Hey guys, come with me to the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary here in Brisbane, Australia. And this is the end of one of our mini segments, which was the 28-day cruise. So a lot of people will be coming and going today, which is pretty exciting. When we got off the ship, we actually ran into Christian Hall. Then we started making our way to the sanctuary. And oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited to be here. And when we got there, we already started seeing some animals and we saw these birds that are called bush thickneys. I was also excited because the weather started clearing up, so it was sunny. And then when we got there was a super cute statue, which is called Cuddles, just to represent the wonderful bond between a mother and her baby. And then when we got inside, we looked at the map, and then the first thing I saw were these bats, and this bat locked eyes with me, so I literally ran away. I was so scared. And then I saw lizards just walking around, but they were not your typical Florida lizards. They were huge. And then it was time to see koalas, guys. I was so excited. And these were the first ones we saw, and they were just so cute and cuddly. Okay, but the way this guy was sleeping was kind of a mood. We then moved to this other section of koalas, which was full of families, and it was just so cute seeing the babies with their mamas. And another known fact about these koalas is that they're picky eaters, and all they eat is eucalyptus, which is a poisonous plant that makes them feel so sleepy. Except for this little guy who was jumping from tree to tree. We then went to this little gift shop where you could actually buy food for yourself and for the kangaroos. So we decided to look around the gift shop and then buy some kangaroo food. And it was only $2 per bag. So we decided to get 2 bags, and then we headed to the kangaroo feeding area, and it was blocked off, but it is a huge open area. And first off, we actually saw a wombat, and I have never seen one of these things before, and they were pretty big. And then we made our way to the kangaroos, and it was such a huge open space. And there was this one kangaroo. He was all by himself, and so I had to go up to him. And when we got closer, we realized he was missing an eye, so we made sure to be very gentle with him by feeding him some food, and he was just such a sweetheart. And then we hung out with him for a little bit. I don't think I've said this yet, but this is my first time ever seeing a koala or a kangaroo in person, so it was just really cool getting to be up close and also get to see them hop like that. And then it was time for our Touch a Koala encounter, and one ticket is $35 for up to 4 people, but we actually bought 4 tickets. That gave us more time. That's why we have the +1 on there, so we got more time with the koala, and it was just so cool going up to him, seeing him eat his eucalyptus, give him some back rubs, and take cute pictures with him. We got a great family photo with him, and I even got a selfie. And then it was time to head back to the kangaroos because I wanted to feed some more. And this time we got to see a lot more baby kangaroos, and they were just so cute and little. Later on, we got to see a really cute baby kangaroo, so stay tuned for that, even though he's also adorable. And then we saw this one kangaroo who was actually jacked. Like, I think he hit the gym this morning before he saw us today because he was huge. There was this one kangaroo who, whenever you'd feed him, he'd put his hands on you like he was holding your hand while he was eating, and it was just so adorable. And then we ended up seeing this mama holding her baby. If you look closely, you can see the baby in her pouch, and she was so hungry, so we fed her. And then she made her way over to these logs, and I think we started realizing that the baby was going to come out of the pouch, so we made to keep our distance. And then if you look closely, the baby came out of the pouch, guys. Oh my goodness. This was such an amazing experience to see firsthand. And then after hanging out there, we then exited because the rain started picking up and we wanted to see more of the sanctuary. And I love the child and the adult exit area. And then it was this really cool viewing area of the crocodiles. And so I decided to crawl in. And then when I got there, I didn't see the crocodile. And I was so sad. But I guess he was behind me because I went back and checked later. That was super cool seeing the cockatoo mimic the person saying hello. And then we headed into the platypus encounter. And this was really funny because you just saw the platypus circling around and around and around. And all I could think about was Perry the platypus. Yes, Perry the platypus. And then we headed to the crocodile and dingoes encounter. I saw some turtles and then a crocodile. And then it was time to see the dingo. And the dingo was just there sleeping. And then it was time to make our way out of the sanctuary. And so we headed to the gift shop. And it started picking up with the rain. And they had this really cool sign of all the places. And a lot of them were going to on this world cruise. And we looked around the gift shop. And Madison and I, our one goal was to get something koala. I wanted to get these slippers, but I think they were only for kids, unfortunately. And then I just kept looking around, saw this huge koala that cannot fit in our room. And then I saw these adorable adorable koozies, coffee mugs, and cups. And there were even kangaroo and koala chopsticks, which were adorable. And then I saw this art, and then I found the perfect koala, and this was the one that Maddie and I decided to buy, and they were just so cute. We made the best purchase ever. Then we headed out of the sanctuary, saw this adorable sign, and they actually have a bus that can take you to the city, but we decided to just take the Uber all the way back to the ship because the weather started picking up and we were really tired and hungry. And it was actually perfect timing when we got back because we were able to see Ian on our way back before he left, and we can't wait to see him back in July. We also saw Christian Hull's friends who had all these different Australian snacks for us to try, and then we made our way back to the ship, went to Windjammer, took a nap, and then had a great night hanging around the ship. And I just had the best day in Brisbane and can't wait to be back here one day.